Welcome to week 2 of the Panther Rewind. I'm BJ Zalesnik, head football coach at Leroy High School, Leroy, Illinois. This week the Panthers took on Heart of Illinois Conference rival, the Fieldcrest Knights. Coming into the game, Leroy had a 1-0 record and Fieldcrest was 0-1. But that 0-1 was deceiving because Fieldcrest opened the year with Tri-Valley, who has a very fine ball club this year. Opening kickoff, nice carry there for Caleb Spencer. Doesn't get to carry the ball much, so he took full advantage of it. Problems started early for the Panthers. Very first play from scrimmage looked like we would have some success on that run. Unfortunately, we put the ball on the ground. And then Fieldcrest takes over. They run a shotgun spread attack. They have some fine athletes on their ball club, good size up front, good size at the skill positions. And a young quarterback who has got a bright future. And, of course, their wide receiver number 8 had a big game against us. So just a nice throw, nice catch on their part. And that was the beginning to what was going to be a long night for the Panthers. So, ensuing kickoff, take back over on offense. And at this point, we're just wanting to try and establish a drive and keep the ball out of their offense's hands. And unfortunately, we're unable to do that. Just week 2 with a young, inexperienced ball club, some issues with execution, and nice job by Fieldcrest defense. So they go back on the offensive attack. As you can see, they run a no-huddle style system. And we were at times able to get stops. It seemed like we would have, 2 out of 3, we'd have good play defensively, and then the third play we'd give up a big play. And that, again, is that's an earmark of an inexperienced young team. And good football teams are able to string together 3 defensive stops in a row and force 3 and outs and get punts. And it seemed like every time we forced them into a third down situation, they were able to make a play, another nice throw and catch, and then they're outworking us there on the 2-point conversion. Offense comes back out onto the field. And more of the same, just not able to establish anything offensively. And they continue to have success spreading the ball around. They had quite a few guys catch the ball, and like I said, they quite a few nice-looking athletes. Did a nice job of defending the run up the middle. We've done a good job of that throughout the year. And here's some examples of some good run stops. And then we pick up a nice interception here. So, get back a little bit of a momentum with the turnover, which was big. And we get a few yards here and there on offense, but just never able to get anything really established. It was a very warm night, and as you watch the clips You see a lot of slow play, a lot of guys standing, walking around. I believe it was around 90 degrees at kickoff for this contest. So a lot of dragging because, as you can see every clip, a lot of standing. And when you have a game like that where your both fronts are playing tall, it's going to come down to what athletes make plays at the skill positions. And as you can see, we come up with some plays on defense, just not consistently doing it enough. Some good stops, and again, forcing them into second and long and third and long situations, which is exactly what we want. We were unable to get pressure to the quarterback the way that we need to get pressure to the quarterback in this game, and that was part of their success. Anytime you face an offense that can spread the ball around the way they can, you've got to have guys that can provide pressure, and we just were unable to do that. And in that case where we flush them out of the pocket, it's a great throw and catch by them. Good execution. It was a good tackle on the play by sophomore corner Ethan Bryant. But the damage is done. They get the first down, and they're in the red zone again. And then at this point, we're spread out so thin trying to defend the pass, and the nature of the offense that they run, you lose track of the quarterback running the football, and that's what happens. Give up a touchdown. Offense comes back out on the field, and some bright spots. Nice run there on the option by Bryce Dooley, sophomore wing. But again, just not enough consistency in our execution. And, hats off to Fieldcrest. Defensively, they did enough to slow us down. Back on the defense. Again, good job of bending. And we find a way to pick up another interception. I thought in our zone we did a very nice job of playing the ball, and we're able to get a couple turnovers. The man-to-man, we had a tough time matching up. But again, another successful play there. In a game like this, you need to look to the stuff you do well and applaud those efforts because, there's a lot of self-evaluation in a game where you get beat like this, and it's going to be a lot of negative, a lot of things that need to improve. So any bright spots that you can applaud, we're going to do that. And we did do some things pretty well. But then, situations like this, just not very good. Good play by Fieldcrest. And we were able to come up with the stop on the 2-point conversion, which was good to see. Able to have a little bit of success there on the bootleg. And we go to halftime down 30-0. So we take it to the second half. Both teams are starting to get some new bodies in the game. And again, on a 4th and 12, they're able to get the touchdown. And, another example of stop them for 3 plays and we give it up on the 4th down. And, that's tough when you have a night like this. That's the way it is. One bright spot here was a touchdown run by Austin Starkey in the second half. Got points on the board for the Panthers. Little bootleg here by backup quarterback Trey Moberly. So it was a tough night, and obviously it's only the second week of the year, so it's a great learning opportunity for us. There's a lot of things we need to improve on, and we'll do that. And we'll see you next week against GCMS.